Hello, everyone! I am Tacit, and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 16, Week 6, Day 3. So today, we got ourselves a pet, little cute little bunny pet. Just a little bit of blue mastery. It's been out for a while, but if you still need to go get it, it is available for the rest of today if you haven't already gotten it already. Aside from that, not much going on otherwise. We're just going to be doing standard events. We do have a lot of EXP boosters, so we will be throwing that down. We have 3, I believe, right now. Yeah, 3, and then the other one. We're not going to use all of them today, though. I did want to use at least 2 of them today, since objective-wise, we have a little bit less. But yeah, let's start getting into things. First things first, let's start with, I don't know, where should we start? Let's start with, we don't need to do pet rescue. Let's start with invasion. So invasion, of course, basically just use the Bestial Fae and you auto-win. As is pretty much most invasion troops, or invasion event weeks, as the invasion troop alone is enough to kind of just carry everything. It's always great to see. Speaking of which, Valraven Tower right in first slot. Makes it even easier to kill. Though we use a targetable thing, so I didn't even really need it, but still. Helps out a lot. But anyways, hello everyone! Hope you guys have been having a wonderful, wonderful week. Hello, Bill. Hello, also, I'm not sure why. My body feels like so sore all of a sudden. I need to go stretch again. Sitting in the chair too much today. But anyways, hello, Isabel. Hello, Genki. Hello, Solitary. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Lesta. Hello, Genki. Hello, Bill. Hello, Imperial. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let's kill that out before your barriers. It's fine if you take some purple. Actually, that's not fine if you take some purple. Did you have a good dinner? Oh yeah, it was pretty good. Ended up just having a salad. I already made it up earlier in case I wanted to eat something during the stream, but didn't end up eating it then, so I ate it after. But we'll be doing similar again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. I'm not sure for how long, though. As long as it's still fun. Oh no! The Valraven Tower actually got away! That doesn't happen too often. Luckily, since it's our total guild score, it doesn't matter too much. But that's unfortunate. Definitely not something you want to see. But I think it matters very little. Invasion's a pretty easy event week. And we're already... It's only Wednesday, and we're pretty much there. The final few tiers are really short as well. It's only 1,500 for the final 3. So yeah, we should be fine. That one Valraven escaping shouldn't do much. Other than making our score look way lower compared to the rest of the guild. But beyond that, it shouldn't really affect much. Though I did buy 1 tier deeper than some people may have. Because I bought a tier deeper so we'd have 2 copies of him. Just to make it a little bit more convenient. Obviously it's not needed. Well, we did this time around because why not? However, a lot of people probably didn't buy that extra tier. Just losing a Valraven's probably not too big a deal. Alright, we'll take that one over, grab a skull, and then just poke and we're good to go. As is most of these battles, just skull down everything that isn't that brown-blue tower and just target the brown-blue tower. And ideally make sure whatever one's about to gain barrier to always focus down that. Another one down. Exactly 2-2-2. Yeah, we should have 5 more fights here. And the only other thing we really have to clear out, as far as main modes, is good old Underspire. Which we got a lot of dead end rooms yesterday that we got to check. And we didn't really get anything. We got a Nisha out of it, so I guess it wasn't nothing. But we still have not seen those. Oh no, I just replaced it with a freeze gem. But we still have not seen any of the new legends, unfortunately. They're out there somewheres. Right, there's one of the objectives. It's probably just gain X amount of souls, which is pretty easy. Right, final fight if there's no Valraven Tower here. Though even if there is, it might run away. Let's hope not. I had a couple close calls and one that actually did get away so far today, so not ideal. Wait, why is your mana not going? I selected on him. Has anyone noticed that? Has that been a recent change? Whenever you're like already on a troop, it likes, even though it already has full mana, it likes to not have the cast button show up. You have to like re-click on it again. Isn't that a newer glitch? I don't recall it being like that in the past. Guess I'm remembering incorrectly. I could have sworn it normally let you just click on it after. Or during. But like it keeps showing it grayed off for longer than it should. Nice, we got the extra turn gem. A little overkill there, but we'll make it work. And our final battle, we shouldn't get a Valraven here. Easy kill over there, go for explosion. Pokety poke. We'll do it that way for the free turn, because why not? It's not dead yet, but we just tap the other two. Perfect. And down it goes. Should really kill that tower first, just in case we did have to deal with it, but oh well. Sometimes you do have to kill it with a skull rather than ability. So it's always best to kill the brown-blue ones first whenever you can. Anyways. Alright, I'm gonna click the PvP thing. One singular fights. Alright. Actually, I think one of our objectives is to go do PvP today, so you know what? I may actually have to go there. It is. Ah, it's the only one we don't have done. Fine, we'll do some PvP. What team do we want to use these days? I'm just gonna go Zolgoth. If in doubt, run the Zolgoth. Covers most everything. Hello, Timmy! Welcome, welcome. Wild King, Daughter of Time, Thrall, and Hero. Oh yeah, I never have used Wild King with Daughter of Time yet. Wild King's a lot of fun. The only slight issue I can see with that is the skulls overriding the hourglasses sometimes. But yeah, otherwise it should work out pretty well. Yeah, we haven't used Wild King in general in a while. I feel like if I ever bring one of them out, I actually bring out Wild Queen these days still. Wild King has a lot of damage, but when he misses so hard. We should just need one more, and luckily just a very free fight. Actually, Sacrificial Cow is going to take itself out. That's convenient. And a few times giving enemy mana is actually very helpful. One more fight should do it. We're up against the Zolgoth team. Kind of a weird one. It's using the new... Oh, wait. Yeah, that's even weirder. It's using the new Centaur troop, but with no Centaurs. Very confused. I'm not sure what it's trying to go for there. It's the Centaur infinite loop, but with no Centaurs to infinite loop with. As hello, Haley. Welcome, welcome. Maybe they just wanted revenge battles. Yeah, a lot of people do that. It is still to this day more beneficial to lose on PvP defend than it is to win, because you get more revenge battles. It is still more beneficial to lose here than to bother winning. It's really weird, but it has to do with how revenge battles work. So you have to be doing PvP to be that worthwhile, though, so that you can actually see your revenge battles. Because getting more revenge battles doesn't do anything if you're not doing any PvP to claim them. Alright, let's go run through dungeons. Anything good? Oh, come on. We can't get too many top 3s in a row, can we? We're doing so good on them recently. Got a lot of top 3s in recent time. Actually, I'm already on the right team. Might as well just use this. Yeah, Wild King with Daughter of Time definitely has a lot of potential. It definitely feels like it would mostly be an Explore 12 team, though. But it'd still be really good for it. So I can't believe they nerfed Fire Lizard. He used to create 7 red gems. But now he creates 3 burning gems, which has a substantially lower chance of extra turning, of course. And ever since then, he's been kind of useless. Because he doesn't even have any, like, burning synergy with anything. All he does is just have a lower chance to extra turn now, while already having a pretty bad chance to do so while still having one. Oh, I was about to use that. I was literally about to click that. Alright, what's on adventure board today? Ooh, what's on adventure board today? 100 gems? 4 blue deeds? 6 yellow deeds, and an imperial. Wow. Honestly, this is one of the better adventure boards we've seen in a while. That's really solid. Alright, Magnesia, you're up. That is some really good loot. Yeah, I could try it on Explore 12. What was the 4 troops again? There's a Noah's Thrall Wild King with her. I forget what the 4th one was. They're definitely tempted just to throw a Leprechaun there or something. Because Wild King's definitely enough damage to be his own damage source. Mostly just need mana accumulation, therefore. Oh, I have Orion for backup summon. Alright, there we go. Let's see. So we got that. Got that. Let's try that team real quick. Let's just do it at, let's do Golvania. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. I'll put it on here for now. Alright, so, let's see. I do want to do it with Leprechaun just to speed up a little, though. And if we truly need the resummon, we will. But, not Wild... gosh, even when building this team, I still want to use Wild Queen. Wild King. I just type in time. There's another trip with Daughter, right? Oh no, it's actually quicker to get to her from Daughter. Or even just Doll, because there shouldn't be that many things with Doll in it. And what am I looking for? I'm looking for, Thrall. Can't stop with that Thrall Leprechaun. It just works so good. Let's see. We can put a backup summon there if we truly need it, though. We're probably gonna need a double purple yellow. Wait, can we minus something we don't need? Yes, there we go. Unicorn banner. We could technically do it off of the other banner too. We're not using 2 colors in this setup. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. It's basically just Wild King into Time, of course. Daughter of Time. First we gotta get the first Thrall, which is starting board does not want us to do. We're going for it. We're risking it. We're gonna hope he never misses. He didn't miss. Good. Take the other skull. Nice. There we go. But yeah, it makes his extra turn chance definitely a lot more consistent. He already had a pretty good extra turn chance. But having those extra hourglass gems definitely makes it even more consistent. Just so he really gets it almost every time. I wish there was a Guild War day we could run this. I think the closest we could do is Marilith here. And make it a Green Day team. If we want to run it for Guild War. You replace Thrall with Marilith and then that's pure green. It's a pure green team that utilizes yellow. Is there any empowered yellow on Green Day? Does anyone recall? I don't remember what the two primary empowered troops are on that day currently. Off the top of my head. Because if none of them convert yellow to green, this team would definitely be good to go. Oh, we missed. That still happened. I just realized we have no cleanse. I could always replace out Leprechaun for a wand if we want cleanse though. It slows it down a lot. Like this gets replaced for Marilith and this gets replaced for wand. It slows down the team, but it makes it safer. Though I'd be scared to run this against like Zolgoth or something, because if we lose Wild King, we lose. Just outright. Like Rope Dart, Zolgoth, stuff like that. Yeah, it works really well. I do feel like it should stay mostly as an Explore 12 team though. As much as I kind of want to try using him in Guild War. Does seem like it'll shine best in just simply Explore. I mean, yeah, Explore. Yeah, that's where Wild King has always been better. Whereas Wild Queen has been more of the Guild War kind of option. Like I said, there better be an Hourglass gem on the board. And that's hopefully enough to get him up. And it's store turn. I will do one more. Grab our loot here, hope to get something good. Have I tried using it in a Rope Dart team? Yes. Like half the teams we initially made were all Rope Dart teams when we did the video for it. It's absurdly good with Rope Dart. Because both colors feed into it, of course. Which is really nice. Oh, why'd I do that? I should have used Thrall first, then did her. I don't think it mattered much, though. But yeah, honestly, I kind of want to try it out on Green Guild War Day now. Hey, we got an Anu. Replacing, well, obviously replacing out stuff, but replacing Thrall for Marilith. And replacing Leprechaun for Wand. Or some other damage source or a resummoner or anything, really. But yeah, it has potential. But otherwise, I think it might stick with Explore for it. It's definitely a fun change for Explore. I generally don't run Skull Spam for Explore unless it's like Zolgoth these days. But Lord of Slaughter is still good for it. Wild King's still good for it, and similar ones. It's just we always tend to bias towards Zolgoth, of course. Anyways, oh yeah, this event you can still spend your points if you haven't already done all the things for that. Can't earn anymore though. Alright, the only thing we have to go do now is Underspire. And then we're gonna run probably a half an hour of just EXP straight. Because I have 4 XP boosters, and we gotta use some of them tonight. Alright, where are we currently? The second section? Okay, I should overbuy torches a little. I keep going for all the dead end rooms, which keeps consuming my torches. We haven't even found the thing yet. I think we full scouted this whole floor, so let's keep going. The only way we can go. Plus, I'm using a nice diverse team of just spam Saphirex. Always fun. Just spam the Gem Dragon a billion times over, gets the job done. And we do get extra magic per thing. They do stack. So for every blue we take, we get 6 magic across all of the Saphirexes. I know, one of my Saphirexes. Whatever shall we do? with the other two. Yeah, Bork Daughter of Time is still one of my favorite. Like, Bork Daughter of Time, Rope Dart, anything is my personal favorite team with her so far, by far. And that anything can be, like, truly anything. For the most part. Yeah, doing it with Ruby would be pretty good too. That with a true damager. Did I bother using it with Tesla yet? I don't think I bothered building a Tesla team yet. With Daughter of Time. Alright, room should be right there. Unless I'm missing something. Because that's every possible room scouted, so this can't possibly be wrong. We've depleted all other options. The only problem with this team is we're about to need 2 Saphraxes to win. This team is about to get much slower if we actually need a double cast instead of single. But yeah, that was a full scouted floor. That's very unfortunate. It happens, though. Nice. Green from Sky. Exactly what we want to see when we have a green mana accumulator. Daughter of Yasmin converts red to green. I had to feed in the Weaver and everything. Yeah, that's still enough to one-shot. Gotta be careful, because the more blues we take, the more damage we can actually end up taking as well. Grab our blue. I should probably shoot green there. Honestly, anytime we have an ability to take green, we probably should with this team. Because we're going to get way more, especially if we need to start double casting, which I think we need here. I think that thing is spell reduction, right? Oh, you actually have... Oh, you were the one with the spell reduction. Yeah, one of them had it. I need green. Once again. And guess what? No green. Still no green, but that's already dead, so it doesn't matter. So we haven't really had to make a choice on the highest level path here, did we? We've been using Daughter of Ice, Winter Orb, Raven, and Daughter of Time. I think we should replace out one of them for something, though. Or, you know, 1 to 2 Gem Dragons. Because I do like using them. Once we start getting to that double cast range, It's a little annoying getting the second one up. And the third one's extra magic isn't doing much in most situations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're already at door. We're only going to have one path. That path has to diverge into a lot of paths. Let's take our green. Ideally, we surge every time on that. Like, a start like that is ideally what we need every time. You just get that, it'd be so much more convenient, mana-wise. Right, so we do have two paths now. So we must make our choice. Just because this one has more overall options, I do think we go over here. Nice, enough to get us rolling. One more will do it. You gotta be kidding me. There's really no way to take full mana here? There we go. 3 different colors, and we can't get any of them. A double path over there. It could still be correct. And we know this is gonna go next to it. I feel like it's gonna be double dead ends. Let me go this way. If nothing else, it gives us some info later on. We know for sure the next path here is gonna go down unless it's a dead end already. This is one of the few event modes this week I didn't actually bother using Daughter of Time. We did initially, but then we just kind of went all in on on the obvious thing, on Sapphirax. I'll say I'm starting to run a little low in code, so we will have to hand out only one. No, it's a dead end. We will have to hand out only one tonight. So we'll hand out in a little bit. Actually, I might as well hand out right after this, now that I'm saying it. Because the only other thing we're really going to do now is just EXP boost, probably. Because we don't really have anything else to do. Since we don't really need to do the pet event or anything. Wednesdays normally are one of those tamer days. The last week we did have the new anniversary pet, which was nice. You know, even when we do have to do the pet event, it is such a short event. It's one of the shorter ones in the game. It's like 5 minutes tops. Also, why did I cast that? I should have waited. Because now I can't even feed that with yellow. Gotta feed it with green specifically. I have no clue why I casted there. And now we have both of them at full mana. Way overkill. Oh! Turn in tomorrow for... I can't go anymore. Oh, our first ever mythic. A mythic dead end room. We have found it. It does exist. Our first ever mythic dead end room and have 0 torches left. That's so unfortunate. But we found it. The all-elusive mythic. Wait, that means the merchant and the other room are both in the same side. Interesting. But yeah, we found it. We can't take it till tomorrow, so find out tomorrow. On the continued Underspire saga. What happens when we take that mythic room? Anyways, let's go use the XP boosters. Let me hand out the code first. I'm gonna run 2 XP boosters the rest of the time then. It's Wabbit season. Yeah, we do have the rabbit today. Hello, Solitary, if I didn't already say hi. Hello, yeah. Hello, Eric. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let me go get you guys the code. I can find where my code section is. Windows had to update earlier, so it's not open. So much so I am very confused as to where it is. There it is. Oh, hopefully it's saved from last time. I think so. I don't think we had one that started this way. The one and only code is stream. Wabbit season. From the good old Bugs Bunny thing. I forget his name. Not Bugs Bunny, but you know, the guy that actually says it. I know who he is. I forget his name, though. I know who you're referring to. Anyways, XP boost time. We finished all of our things there, so we just need to go use the most stated XP boosters, which are these two. Alright, let me just go make sure we have Dust Devil set. I'll just do it in Wild Plains. So I think Cinder Mirage doesn't have anything annoying this week, but it's been having so many annoying weeks, I kind of just don't even want to bother going there. Like, as far as having extra stats or something. Oh, that's not the team I want. Where's my 1 Dust Devil? There it is. Oh, that's my 2 Dust Devil. 1 Dust Devil. Actually, technically both of them are 1 Dust Devil, you know what I mean. Triple Iron Hawk compared to double Iron Hawk. Alright, first booster. Similar to before, we're not even going to bother timing it. Like, we don't need it to be precise. For Paloozas, it matters. For something like this, it doesn't matter, like, at all. If we're on time or not exactly with it. Yeah, that's the one. Elmer Fudd. Also, by the way, has the string been lagging at all tonight? I noticed with my streaming software, they keep saying that the bitrate is slightly low. Not by much. But it's weird because it doesn't say it's dropping any frames. Like, only YouTube side is saying there's a problem. Like, my streaming software says it's fine. Hello, Tyrion! Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. As Tyrion mentioned, definitely feel free to like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you. So we've been making some pretty good level progress. Which would make sense given that we're using the XP boosters constantly. Like, if we really, really try hard at it, we could easily get 1,900 by the end of the year. Are we going to probably do that? No. Could we do it, though? Yeah. Probably not, though. You know how much Dust Devil we'd still have to run? Like, on top of how much Dust Devil I already planned to do, I'd probably have to run another 50 hours on Dust Devil on top of that to hit 1,900 by the end this year. Which is definitely doable. Just double checking, yeah. It was 53, not 43. I wasn't sure which one it was. That's 9 minutes from now. You get 2,200 by the end of the year if you tried going for it. We're at like 160-ish now. Problem is, even after that next XP booster, we're going to be slightly short of that level. Ever so slightly. I don't remember what stat we even get for 1,900. I believe 2,000 was magic. Which makes me want to think 1,900 is either HP or armor. I'm not sure which. Of course, the 2,000 one would matter way more. Because regardless if it's HP or armor, means nothing. Even an attack boost would do nothing. Almost nothing. Whereas hero can almost always utilize magic. Obviously, there are some builds that don't. Especially since some overkill, like whenever it explodes a bunch of a gem, and it explodes like 40-something of something that only has like 10 on the board. Which is excessive overkill. I should be on the final minute till we use the final booster. Yep, we're still getting XP. That's the easiest way to check. Just scroll all the way over to your XP. See if the number's still bigger. Ah, there it goes. All right, let's go use the final one. Let's use the most stated one we currently have. Hey, there's a redeem code. That's the one we handed out, of course. Alright, final one. Final 15-minute. And then we'll have another 2 to go use at some point. Actually, might as well run them tomorrow. Class event doesn't take that long. A little longer than the 0 time that the pet rescue took. It's still pretty short. It's like 10-ish minutes. Depends on what teams we have access to. And of course, as with many things this week, we do have access to Daughter of Ice. I mean, Daughter of Time. Actually, we'll go to like 2/3 our bar. So close, yet so far. Also, I don't believe the date has changed yet. I'm pretty sure Vault Weekend is next Thanksgiving weekend. Please? I clicked it like 3 times. Oh, the misclick. Yeah, that's actually 2 weekends from now. That's actually so close. Not this weekend, but the following weekend. It's like a Hurley all-day shopping. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, there's a few things I still need to look for that weekend as well. On Cyber Monday. Still do want to see if I can find a new mic. Just still not the slightest clue what I should be getting. Is this one starting to get pretty high up there in age? I want to say 7 years? 6 years? 7 years? It's pretty high. Oh yeah, that's something else I need to look for too. 10 minutes on the XP booster. And technically, if we wanted to run them, we actually have 45 minutes to run tomorrow if we do. Slightly considering it. Or the only event we have this weekend is faction. And guess what faction event? Hall of Mirrors. Not to be confused with the Hall of Mirrors event we had on Tuesday. This time we get a deep delve, which brings in a new troop and a new layout. But otherwise, it's the exact same event and same teams. Even the pure faction's the same because the new troop doesn't change the meta at all. Just a new troop. Though you can switch out your tank for it, I still feel like running the current tank is fine. Cyber Mondays books. On Underspire, to complete it, also hello Aussie, welcome. To complete it, will you have to invest heavily in gems in torches to finish it? Yes. If you were to go all the way through, it does on average cost, I want to say 1,000 gems. Can be lower, can sometimes be higher, but I would say on average is about 1,000. Though you can easily do all the free battles, still get quite a bit of loot. But to like fully complete through it, as in getting all the boss rooms and getting to the final boss room, it is roughly 1,000 gems. Normally spent about 150 each day. Yeah, it is a lot. It's not something you generally want to do early on in the game. But it's worth it later in the game because the glory orbs themselves are worth more than the gems you put in. Not even counting all the other loot. I would say one goal to go for if you're going for pretty minimal spending on it. Like, let's say like 50 gems a day, which would be what, 350 for the whole event. Try hitting the silver room and use the one free lantern you get every single week on the silver room in this 4th section. It gives you double silver glory orb, which is really good value. It would cost only like 1/3 of trying to go through the whole thing. And of course, you can still get pretty far for free as well. In which case, the first section is actually normally the one you'd want to throw it on. Because the 2nd and 3rd section doesn't have too good of a loot. Because on the 1st section you get double bronze glory. But normally if you want to double any, you want to try doing the silver or the gold. Silver being on the 4th floor, or the 4th boss room. And the gold being the 6th boss room. Though if you're doing the 6th boss room, you pretty much just completed the whole thing at that point. Because of how deep that is. Your son is newly converted to Gems of War, and he's struggling to do all the things because of the amount of gems. Yeah, a lot of things are gem locked. You do get quite a few just from playing through the game. From just being in guild, doing dailies, weeklies. As well as taking tribute here and there. And of course, the more you take tribute, the more gems you tend to get. Yeah, treasure maps is a pretty good way to gain infinite gems early on in the game. Is there any news on a treasure map rework? They've been talking about it for years. When it's finally coming, I have no clue. I sure hope they still do it, though. But yeah, treasure maps are still the best infinite way to get gems in the game. It can vary, but it's about 40 to 70 gems per hour. Though later in the game, there's a lot of alternatives to that. Like every single time we click tribute, it's pretty much like a 30 average every hour. Within seconds. Yeah, it does take a while to do treasure hunts. It's normally better just to rush through them and try to get as many green chests as possible to get gems than it is to actually play it out. Treasure hunt has never been reskilled since they added 4 times speed to the game. So the best strategy is literally just to rush through them rather than play them correctly. As they were never balanced around 4 times speed. And never adjusted after 4 times speed, despite a lot of other things in the game being adjusted. Treasure hunt was one of the only things not touched at all, despite 4 times speed. But yeah, they have been adding a lot more gem sinks to the game, though, over time. And they've also added quite a few ways to get a lot more gems, like vault events and paloozas during those vault events. As well as tribute just keeps going higher and higher over time. The lower levels are easier to get and the higher levels are higher than ever. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, Gob Truffles from Amethyrax faction. And you can get the 50% mana start from Sunken Fleet for Mirage Queen. Yeah, Truffle's a lot of fun. It's still one of my favorite Infinite Loop troops. Honestly, despite how broken Daughter of Time is, I still think I enjoy using Truffle more than Daughter of Time. Though I do believe Daughter of Time brings a lot more unique teams. Because Truffle teams are really straightforward. It's like Forest Troll, double Truffle into Mirage Queen. Or like Forest Troll, double Truffle into Hero with Dispel. Or something along those lines. Like, they are very cut and forward. Whereas the things you can run with Daughter of Time as of this week, it's very diverse. But you can get away with it. Like, there are a few things that will always pop up, like Rope Dart, Bork, stuff like that being good with it. But it has a lot of flexibility as far as what it can be used with. After using Daughter of Time more, the biggest downside that it really has is more so the instances where you finally clear all the Hourglass gems and you don't get your mana back. Because surprisingly, her 13 mana cost is probably the biggest thing that gets in her way a lot of times. If she actually was shiny and had like a 12 or 11 mana cost, she'd be completely different than how she is right now at 13. Because even though she normally gets her mana back with most teams, there are some team builds, particularly Mash Destroy teams, that don't get enough mana back for her a lot of times. Like, it'll just be like a mana or two short. I really wish she would have gotten shiny, though. I'm really curious what it would have been like if she was shiny. But we got it on the Invasion Troop instead, which does basically nothing with it, of course. 5 Hourglass Gems is not enough. Honestly, I don't think it's the 5 Hourglass Gems that's a problem. It's the 5 Freeze Gems that she keeps creating that overrides other stuff that tends to be the problem. Like, honestly, I feel like she'd be stronger if her ability was only create 6 Hourglass Gems. Or even just, honestly, just 5 Hourglass Gems. Instead of 5 Hourglass Gems plus Freeze Gems, I feel like she'd be stronger. If literally the only thing she did was the Hourglass side of her ability. Just because how gem spawning works in the game currently. Really likes to override things. Which I'm curious to see how the Mythic will work then. Because the Mythic technically does that. It doesn't have auto-extra turn, which is its biggest downside. Actually, it has 2 big downsides. One is it doesn't use yellow, where she uses yellow. The other big downside, well, there's multiple. It has a really high mana cost, which of course she has relatively low. It's still high at 13, but, you know, low relative to a Mythic. What was the other one? There was one other. Oh yeah, you actually need alignment. Though you only need a 3 alignment instead of 4. Oh, it doesn't feed mana to itself, has a low, high mana cost. And you still need alignment to cast it. Because of course with her As long as she's not like curse frozen or something. You can throw her down whatever and not need to worry about alignment. Anyways, guys. I think we'll end it there for now. We will be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. Our main goals will be to mess around with the class events and figure out, actually, you know what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Finally crack open our first ever mythic treasure room. But we gotta wait till tomorrow. So tomorrow night, Underspire. We'll probably hand out the code around this time as well. We will find out what is in our mythic room. Either mass disappointment or something good. But we won't know till tomorrow night. Tune in then. For the first, and hopefully not only, mythic dead end room. We're probably hyping it up. It's going to be like 3, I'm not sure what could even be bad that's so horrible. It's going to be like 3 of the, of these. It's going to be like 3 trinkets. I sure hope not. I'm hoping for either the legend or Nisha drop. But mostly the legend. I really want the legend drop already. We still have 0 legends. Like if I go to my unowned right now, I don't own any of them. It's the only 6 troops we're missing. So come on, hopefully we'll get it soon. Oh yeah, they still haven't fixed this art yet. They'll be doing that next patch. One of these is incorrect. I think it's this one. I can't tell. One of these 2 is incorrect, and they still need to switch out the model. But anyways, guys, we'll end it there for now. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. As far as the other stream that we're doing earlier today, we'll be doing that again tomorrow. Probably starting around the same time, starting around 7 or 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And kind of doing what we did earlier with it. And we probably will be for at least the first week of it, and potentially even the first several weeks, we'll see. Other than Thanksgiving weekend. For 2 reasons. One is it's Vault weekend, and the other being good old Thanksgiving. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Goodbye, everyone. Catch you later.